How much longer does this work from home boost last?
Well, thank you so much for having me. Well, I think the work from home boost is related to the reality, the new reality, which is I think more and more people are just going to be working from home for good on most of them part of the time, a few days a week at home, a few days a week in the office, and some all the time. So this is just kind of the future. I think we saw it coming a long time ago. We positioned ourselves behind 4 big secular trends, and this was one of them.
So do you get the feeling, though, that how much of it is pull forward demand because we were going there anyway versus a structural change?
Well, as I said, we started 5 or 6 years ago. We called it work from anywhere, but we saw this structural change coming, and we started really positioning ourselves and trying to make sure that we had various pieces of our business that we were structured for where the tailwind was. I think this tailwind just picked up steam, but it's still going toward the same destination, which is some point where people are working from home a lot in this new world. So I think long term, we're going to continue to have good long-term growth.
Just in terms of how much potential there is out there, how many PCs still don't have a webcam?
I don't have I couldn't give you a specific number, a number that was accurate, but I'll give you a guesstimate. I would say that it's probably less than 5% of all the PCs out there have a webcam. And the advantages of a webcam are better. You tend to have a better picture because the webcams tend to be lower cost, so that you can hit a price point on a PC. They also can be positioned so that you can look right into the camera instead of kind of looking up or looking over.
Do you need how do you get them to adapt? So there's 2 parts to it. One's the consumer, right? How do you get them to buy the nice webcam? And the other is going to be enterprise sales. And I wonder if you need to get aggressive into the latter also.
Well, we're certainly on the latter. We have built a sales force over the last 6 years against our video collaboration business, which includes video enabling rooms. So we now have a group that's kind of in there selling directly and making sure that IT buyers are aware of what we have, and we're open for business if you're out there. On the home side, it's really a question of, as you said, it's basic awareness, and you'll see us do a little more marketing as we go through the rest of this year.
Margins are picking up really nicely. Where do you spend that benefit? Where do you need to spend that benefit? Where are the big opportunities going forward? Is it e-gaming? Where are they?
We have. I'm not exaggerating. We have so many opportunities right now. The 3 areas that I'd call out off the top are, we're going to continue to invest in innovation and engineering. We're going to continue to invest in the sales force that drives that through, especially in the enterprise or business space. We're increasing our infrastructure a little bit because we make sure that we can support this much higher demand in every way. And the third one I mentioned earlier is we're going to increase our marketing. We want people to be aware of what we do and what we stand for and what we believe in.
Is part of that going to be maybe buying another company? I mean, you have about $900 million on your cash level, which is a record high. So what do you do with that?
Well, our first priority is always to make intelligent acquisitions that can create value. And so we're always looking. We are looking now. We have, I think over the past 5 years, we've never had a period where we're looking at acquisitions carefully, and we are. We'll see. It's always tricky to get things done, but we'll see.
I just went on the website to double check this, but Apple has removed all Logitech audio products from its website. What kind of competition do you expect from Apple going forward from here in that space? How are you going to fight back?
We have de-emphasized that space. We did it about 6 to 9 months ago, so it's just not a factor for us. It's not a category we're really going to compete in.
But to sort of add on to that, sort of as the business changes and sort of your products not being listed, et cetera, and talking about M&A time together, where do you feel like there's a hole in your pipeline that you want to beef up, or an area that you can go and take market share from somebody else?
Well, I just love our business. Our model starting 8 years ago was to serially enter new categories and then innovate using design and engineering in existing categories. So we've got between 5 and 15 at a time new categories in development. And we've always had, and so we keep bringing out new things. So it's super, super exciting. I can't be too specific on exactly what we're looking at, but we've got opportunities everywhere.
In terms of those opportunities everywhere, I've heard you say that throughout this interview, that the opportunities are huge and they are everywhere. You have cash, you have a margin improving situation that's going to help you spend money as well. how are you picking? What metrics are you using to determine where you are going to spend money and which areas you are going to focus on?
Well, the number one, the easiest growth for us is organic. And we've got so much organic growth opportunity. So we're going to keep investing where the action is, which is in the categories we have that are growing the strongest. And you know, we grew 160% in our video collaboration business. We grew 84% in our gaming business. We grew 35 or 44% in our mouse and keyboard business. And in our Blue microphone business, so the streamers and creators part of the business, we grew even stronger, 200%. So we've got lots of opportunities. We're going to keep doubling down there. And then the decision criteria we really use are, do we see long-term growth, and do we believe that we can be a leader or the leader in it? And if we think we can, then we take a hard look at it. We try first to enter organically always. And then if we can't, then we'll acquire something and try to accelerate and differentiate with it.